What kind of faith does it take to move God? In Matthew 15, we find the story of the syrophoenician woman, and it says that she was petitioning Jesus to heal her demon-possessed daughter. Eventually, he responds to her and says, "I was only sent for the lost sheep of Israel." Now, this doesn't mean that if you're not a Jew that Jesus does not care about you. What he is saying is that his time on earth, during his earthly ministry, his mission was to go after the Jews, the lost Jews, essentially to gather in the remnant. But the Bible says that this woman still continued to approach him and actually bowed down before him. So she humbled herself in reverence before him. She continues to plead for his help, but Jesus says it is not good to give the children's bread to the dogs. Now, let me just say real quick that he is not calling her a dog. He's essentially making a symbolic statement to make the point that I have come to feed my children first. And what the woman says next was the absolute game changer. She says, "Yes, Lord, but even the dogs feed on the crumbs which fall from the table." And Jesus was so moved by this statement. He says, "Woman, your faith is great. Be it done to you as you wish." Now, this is so beautiful because Jesus is focused on his mission. He is focused on the will and the purpose that his Father sent him for. And it's not necessarily that he was unwilling to help this woman. He was just focused on the purpose that God had sent him for, as he said, for the lost sheep of Israel. Now, when Jesus says that her faith is great, this Greek word for great is megas. And of course, this is where we get our English word mega. And it has every implication of greatness and size and vastness and weightiness and density. So essentially what happens here is this woman's great faith, her mega faith, got Jesus to basically momentarily hit the pause button on the mission and the purpose that he was focused on, and to step aside from that for a moment to serve her need and to heal her daughter. And I wonder what God would do for us if we had great faith, if we had mega faith, or what I like to call stubborn faith. Because Jesus told us that faith the size of a mustard seed can move a mountain. But we see here that mega faith, great faith, can move God.